comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Will not be brought down. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw over the middle. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Signs the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Where's the 2nd down play?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for 1st down yardage. I think they'll take the 3 points. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams. gets the offense back on the field. Defense gets the stop, but the roughing call on 4th down gives the offense a fresh set of downs. What a mistake. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Throwing off play action. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Refusing to be brought down.
defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader based on that last play. This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Coleman.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Running back grabs it on the screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the Huskies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's QB sneak. The Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. So the offense stays on the field. It's 4th down and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. As the first down is still going. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's intercepted. Great move in the open field. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Trying to find some room. It's Jackson.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. pass is complete to the tight end. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Williams. With the catch, it's Coleman. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down. We're going to throw it. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Down the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Hand off to the back. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking to pass, it's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the catch is made off the carom there.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He finds his man. They make the stop. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. A big defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Williams. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this pass is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st down and 10 now. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quickly. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
It'll be delay of game. Quarterback didn't see the play clock. Took too much time. Didn't get the snap off. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Running a quarterback sneak here. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Nice grab. It's Coleman. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. Caught by the receiver. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Working clock with the ground game. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll run it here. They can't stop him. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And they punch it in. Third and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. On the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.